My boyfriend moaned my name, hard and desperate, as he buried his face in my neck, but then suddenly, he gasped out a name that wasn't mine. At first, I laughed, thinking maybe it was an ex, awkward, sure, but almost a compliment in a twisted way. But he said it again, louder this time, and it was my mother's name. I shoved him off of me so fast I nearly fell off the bed, and he just stared at me wide-eyed, horror all over his face, like he'd just realized he'd said it out loud. We sat there in this thick, suffocating silence, the sheets tangled between us, his body still shaking, mine turning cold. He tried to stammer out an apology, blaming stress, saying he was tired, but I could see panic flickering behind his eyes. I demanded the truth, and he broke, not into tears, but into this ugly, choked-up confession that felt like a punch to the gut. He told me he'd seen her, my mother, last week, when she stopped by our apartment unannounced, and something had shifted inside him, something he claimed he couldn't explain. My mind spun with sickening possibilities, every memory of them together replaying in my head with new, twisted meaning. He swore nothing happened, but his voice trembled, and I realized I didn't believe him. The next morning, I confronted my mother, half hoping she'd laugh it off, call it a ridiculous mistake. But she just looked away, her silence a confession worse than any words. There was a flicker of guilt, a flash of something I'd never seen in her before, and I felt my whole world contract to a pinpoint of betrayal. I left both of them that day, ghosting my own life, because I couldn't stand the thought of anyone touching me, loving me, while their secrets crawled under my skin. The twist? I realized I'd spent years measuring myself against my mother, craving her approval, even in love and sex, chasing a ghost I could never catch. Their betrayal shattered me, but it also set me free. I finally saw I'd been fighting for someone else's love, not my own.